Happening now, Jamestown police are investigating a suspicious person near Ring Elementary School. We'll take a look at Chautauqua County's most wanted, and a local electronics plant is laying off almost 100 people. That's news now for Wednesday, September 27th, 2017.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Works studios in downtown Jamestown. This is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
Start with breaking news. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm James Reed. We were made aware of an incident late last night that a person may have been trying to lure children into the woods near Ring Elementary yesterday afternoon after school let out. Jamestown police have released a statement this morning. We were made aware of the incident last night. Patrol officers have been briefed and are monitoring the area. A general description was given and we are following up on the incident. We have also met with school officials at Ring School. We will continue to follow this developing story, of course, for you here on WNY News Now.
And our top story today, we're highlighting Chautauqua County's most wanted individuals. This comes as officials struggle to grip with the overcrowding situation in the county jail. A list of the county's most wanted is available right now at sheriff.us, and you can click on the Top 10 Most Wanted tab.
Sheriff Joe Girassi is speaking out again about the overcrowding in the Mayville jail. Girassi says part of the problem is that a lot of the people accused of breaking the law are manipulating the system by holding off on their cases, getting time served so that they don't end up in state prison.
Well, some of it's manipulation. They try to hold off because they don't want to go to state prison. They'd rather be in county jail where they can be closer to family and friends. And so they will try to delay the system as much as possible, and then ultimately try to put pressure on the prosecutor's office to make a plea bargain that's favorable to them. And there's no question in some cases that they're manipulating the system. But hopefully, I've been in contact with as many players in the criminal justice system as possible, not to reduce punishment, but to move the system more quickly.
An official with St. Bonaventure Athletics is reacting to the news of a federal indictment unsealed on Tuesday that names 4 big college basketball programs in a pay-to-play scheme. Steve Meist is the Associate Athletic Director for External Relations for the university. He says that the Bonnies don't partake in illegal recruiting.
It's not the world that we at St. Bonaventure live in, that's for sure, in any way, shape, or form. It's just, that's part of the reason why I choose to work at a school and love working at a school like St. Bonaventure, because simply things like that simply don't happen. So it's a little hard for me to grasp the reality of that, but I guess it does certainly happen. There's been cases where people have been proven, and it does happen. Obviously there's, when you work in Division I, you hear stories, people talk, there's always whispers, people saying, well, this school has done this, but it's never usually proven. It usually never goes beyond the level of a rumor or talk.
Federal prosecutors allege that coaches from Auburn, Arizona, Southern California, and Oklahoma State received kickbacks from agents and Clothing Giants executives in exchange for steering players to their respective programs.
Straight ahead, an update on a tragic accident in Zoar Valley. But first, here's Dakota Hunter with your First Defense weather forecast.
Now, your First Defense forecast with Dakota Hunter.
Well, good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at First Defender live scan. We really don't have any rain showing up across the area. The closest rain is up here in Canada. Right. And the next rain system is actually out to our west that will be moving in here today. So the radar will be getting a workout later on today. Let's take a look at the day planner for today. And again, we're going to start out around 80 degrees, and then we should ultimately top out at around 82. This is model output that we're looking at here. So we should go at about 82, and then we should dip down to about 72 by the time we reach 7 o'clock tonight. And again, the rain chances will increase to around 30% throughout the day. And again, that west wind is going to be pretty much the predominant wind direction throughout the remainder of the day. And the current conditions out at the airport right now, it's 76 degrees, feels like 78. 68 when we have that dew point of 65 and that southwest wind at 7 miles per hour. And here is your First Defense forecast for today. Mostly to partly sunny skies on average, and there will be a chance for a few afternoon showers. We'll go for that high of around 82. The record is actually 83. So we're going to be possibly either tying or possibly breaking that record today as well. And then for tonight, early showers taper off to sprinkles overnight. Otherwise, a mostly cloudy sky will go for that low of around 51. And then for tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies and much colder. We're only going to top out at around 63 degrees, which is not far off from where we should be for this time of year. And then up on the 7-day, a fall time pattern actually returns throughout much of the weekend. And note that high on Tuesday of 71. Long-range model guidance does suggest we warm back up again to start October. News Now continues right after the break, so stay with us.
Chautauqua Audio Works now offers instrument rentals starting at just $17 per month. We're your school's band and orchestra headquarters, the only place with loaners on site. So pick up an instrument today. Order online with the keyword Chautauqua, shipping straight to your door. You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
The two boys who were left parentless after a deadly accident in the Zoar Valley Gorge are out of the hospital. The AP is reporting relatives of 4-year-old Alexander Green and 7-year-old Jacob Green were surrounded by friends and family as they made their way home. The boys' parents, William and Amanda Green, died after falling off a cliff. Now, Alexander was found badly injured. His brother was found wandering around on the valley floor. Erie County Sheriff Tim Howard issued a statement yesterday saying that his investigators would like to speak to the boys, but only, of course, after they recover. He and his staff wish the children a speedy recovery.
A local electronics plant will soon close its doors, laying off 87 workers in the process. New York State Congressman Tom Reed made that announcement Tuesday that the Precision Wave facility in the town of Ellicott plans to relocate out of the area. In a statement, the congressman blames New York State's business climate for the closure.
A local business will close its doors on Friday. The No Place store, located on the corner of 2nd and Windsor Streets in Jamestown, is shutting down because of the high cost of the fines that they've accumulated over the last several months. John No says that the recycling center is closing as well.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Located in the St. Elmo building in Chautauqua Institution, La Familia Restaurant is more than a restaurant.
So people love the fact that we are committed to the farm-to-table aspect in our produce and focus on sustainability with our seafood too.
La Familia has signature dishes.
Sirloin filet over on the table. Next is our Aegean chicken and cider brine pork chop.
La Familia even has a singing chef. La Familia, fine dining with a family atmosphere. Let them host your special event today. LaFamiliaCHQ.com.
Start off in baseball, and as we approach the October 3rd start for the wild card playoffs, the Yankees secured home field advantage in those playoffs by beating the Tampa Bay Rays 6-1. And no, Aaron Judge did not hit a home run. He did have a hit and an RBI. He stands at 50 home runs again, the most home runs by a rookie in Major League Baseball. In other scores last night, the Indians fell to the Twins 8-6. The Indians are still 2 games away from that 100-win mark on the season. They pounded out 11 hits, but it was not enough to do in the Twins, who pounded out 17 in an 8-6 victory. 2 National League scores of interest: the Mets over the Braves 4-3, And it was the Pirates beating the Orioles 10-1. The Pirates are still 13 games under 500. No doubt a disappointing season for them. Big news out of the NBA where Dwayne Wade will apparently sign a multi-year deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wade will make about $2.5 million for the Cavs. Remember, Wade reached a buyout agreement with the Chicago Bulls earlier this week. And head coach Tom Langworthy of the Jamestown Red Raiders is speaking out about his team and their chances against Williamsville North on Thursday night.
That we take advantage of our red zone opportunities and that we play the same defense we've been playing the last 4 weeks.
Remember to catch End Zone Live, driven by Schultz Auto on Friday nights right here on WNY News Now. From the Schultz Sports Desk, I'm Ryan Hedrick. It all unfolds here.
Welcome to Internet Market Value Pricing. At Schultz, we use a unique computer software program that determines what every used vehicle within 250 miles is selling for. Then we price our vehicle at the lowest possible price, with no haggling, no uncertainty, and no hassle to you. All certified pre-owned vehicles come with a free Schultz Advantage 1-year maintenance plan, limited lifetime engine warranty, Carfax report, and go through a multi-point inspection before they are offered for sale. Visit us at schultzauto.com or in person at one of our convenient locations.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
Jamestown High School offered a new cartooning class this year, and the students seem to be having, well, naturally, quite a bit of fun. Michael Quigley, a young cartoonist and AP art student, took advantage of the elective. Throughout the semester, Quigley and his fellow students will use techniques and styles like caricatures, comic strips, character posters, animations, and more. Quigley says he plans to attend college for art therapy and psychology.
Those are cool. Two interesting combinations.
Especially in combination with cartooning.
Right. But I think the psychology probably is, I guess that would get you to a facility where you could do like art therapy.
Right.
And then having the art background
definitely
will put you over the top. I've always liked art class. I thought it was kind of a nice break away from your day. And by the sounds of it, he's an AP art. I mean, I could never do AP art, let me tell you.
That's pretty impressive.
But
my first career goal was I wanted to be a cartoonist when I was a kid, but I didn't get very far.
No, clearly not. You're here.
But anyway.
He's with us.
Now this guy's going to go far in the weather field, though.
Right?
This guy's, man, that new
Although,
radar looks good.
with this heat, Dakota,
we're not.
It's not.
loving that.
You don't have many fans. At least the people I've talked to.
Right.
They're like, "Where is my pumpkin spice weather, buddy?"
Well, actually, I will say that I did take cartooning when I was at JJ.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I was terrible at it. Caricatures were little boxes, little circles and stuff. It was terrible. Let's take a look at the extended forecast one more time, and you can see after today. This will be the final day, at least this week. We're going to be in the 80s. Take a look at that. On Thursday, we dip from 82 down to 63. We bring in the rain again on Friday with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Note the lows that I have on Sunday morning and Monday morning. Would not be a bit surprised if we see frost both of those mornings. So fall is finally here. And as I said during the weather segment, long-range computer model guidance does suggest warmer temperatures come back for next week to begin.
Wow.
But not mid-80s, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Possibly.
No.
Really?
I'm not a huge fan of long-range computer model guidance, hence the reason why I don't do forecasts beyond 7 days. I've gone on rants of that over the years. But, as a weather forecaster, we do look at the computer models to see what they're doing,
in the future,
weeks out, even though the accuracy is, just not as good as it is during 5 to 7 days. But we do look at it to see if we get a pattern going between the models, and there is a lot of agreement with the models that we will go back to a warmer pattern to start October. So this hint of fall may not last long.
No, I mean 39 degrees. Like you think of 30s, I'm like, I better get my snow tires on. Hey, that's going to do it for today. Of course, we're back tomorrow.
And for News 24/7, visit WNYNewsNow.com, where coverage comes first.
See you tomorrow.